everybody, I'm Faith, and I have Down syndrome. But our podcast is not really about that exactly.
And I'm Andrea. I'm friends with Faith. Our podcast is about conversations and connections.
It's about how we are the same and how we are different.
For each episode, Faith and I interview a different guest. Some of our guests experience intellectual and developmental disabilities, also known as IDD, and some don't. We talk about friendship, family, adulthood, and, when it comes up, disability.
Our podcast is called Everybody In because we are so interested in everybody.
So let's get started. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrea Moore, one of your hosts for Everybody In, a podcast conceived and produced by the Wayfaring Band. And I have heard it told that if you feed your faith, your fears will starve to death. I plan to keep mine well fed. Here she is, everyone.
Hi, everybody. My name is Faith Rain, and I am Andrea's co-host. So thank you so much for listening, everybody.
Yes, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. We've got a great show today. I'm excited. Who's our guest today, Faith?
Jonathan Dorwart.
Yes, Jonathan Dorwart, the man, the myth, the legend. He's here with us in the studio today. So the format today, I'm going to take the lead on this one and just ask Jonathan a series of questions about his life. Just want to get to know him better. Faith, you're going to jump in whenever you want, ask some follow-up questions, kind of keep me on track. Does that sound like a good plan?
Yes.
We'll figure out what makes this guy tick.
Yes.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
Hello, Jonathan.
What's up? This is radio?
Yeah, this is the radio. Thanks for being on the show. It's not really FM or AM. It's a podcast, but thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Great. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Jonathan, your age, where you live, anything that's going on in your world.
My birthday's coming up next month.
Your birthday?
Yes.
Okay.
22.
Of September?
Yes.
Okay. And how old will you be?
I'll be 40.
Oh my gosh. Stop the presses. Jonathan is going to be 40 on September 22nd.
Yep.
Wowza.
And that's when fall starts, too.
And fall starts, too. You're right. It'll be the fall equinox. Okay, so you'll be 40 in September. So, Jonathan, the people who listen to this podcast might not know you and maybe never have met you, okay? They could be total strangers. So for people who don't know you at all, let's tell them a little bit about you. So tell us a little bit about what's your name, what's your age, where do you live, and what's your job, stuff like that.
Okay. So my name, right?
Yeah.
All right. Jonathan. I spell for you. JONTHAN DORWART. I am 39.
Awesome. And actually, I don't mean to be a pain in your butt, but I do think you forgot a letter when you were spelling your name.
JONA.
A, there you go.
Jonathan.
Good, Jonathan.
Yes.
Okay, you're 39, Jonathan, and where do you live? Tell us the city you live in.
I sometimes live with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Now I move in Park Tower.
Park Tower. Okay, so you used to live with your parents, but now you're living on your own in an apartment
Yes.
in Denver.
Yeah, closer to my parents.
Awesome. And you have a couple jobs?
2.
Okay.
I told you today. DU.
You work at DU, Denver University, and what do you do there?
And I tell you, Mad Queen Salad Bar.
And at Mad Green Salad Bar,
Yes.
which is delicious, and I'd appreciate a discount, Jonathan, please.
You should come for a discount for the Wayfaring Band. Make money for Mad Queens.
Oh, that would be great. Make money for you, give salad to me.
Oh, and your City Park.
In City Park?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It's coming up next month. After my birthday.
Oh, the Step Up for Down Syndrome walk.
Make money there too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that is something I think Faith is going to be helping out with this year, right, with Jen?
And that is my anniversary with my girlfriend.
And the anniversary with your girlfriend. And your girlfriend is?
You know her.
I do. Kari. I know her, but our listeners don't all know her. So Kari is your girlfriend.
Yep.
And how long have you been together?
9.
9 what?
9 years.
9 years. Wow.
It confused me. That's it.
Yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes. I mean,
8
you guys,
or 9.
you've been together a long time. That's cool. Okay, so that's a good intro to you. So you work, you've got a couple jobs. What do you like to do? What kind of interest?
Cooking.
Cooking.
Playing Xbox.
Uh-huh.
When I try and do it, it's harder because it not work with me.
Yeah.
I want to play my game.
Mm-hmm. But sometimes it's harder.
Not like this. Reading my book. And music. Love music. I like to sing.
Yeah, you like to sing? Okay.
Not this microphone. No.
Not in this. You can sing in this microphone. Give us a little something.
I don't want to sing it.
Come on. Right when we were doing the sound check, you were singing.
Come on.
I don't want to feel like it.
Jonathan.
I don't feel like it.
All right, we'll give you a break. Okay, well, Jonathan, listen. For my portion of our podcast, Faith and I do this podcast, and we kind of interview different people. Okay, so Faith interviews someone who,
Without a disability.
right, so,
And Andrea interviews people with a disability.
Right.
Like you.
so
Eh.
yeah,
Just it's hard to say the long word. Responsibility.
responsibility.
Yeah, that word I cannot
Uh-huh.
say.
That's okay.
For deep cleaning on my floor for ants not come to my place.
Who has the responsibility for
Myself.
You
For
have to deep clean
no
your floor.
ants, no bugs, and hot days.
Great. I love it. And the trick is no food. No food
Yes, food.
left out. Well, right, but no food left out on the counter. That's how you get rid of
Not
ants.
count on the floor.
Well, definitely not on the floor. That's what brooms are for, right?
Yeah.
And that's why
Or
I do
vacuums.
cold water with bleach.
Okay, hold on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. All of a sudden, we're talking about cleaning advice. We haven't even started the podcast yet. Okay, let's back up. But good to know, cold water with bleach. Okay. Jonathan, my first question for you, and this is the same question that Faith and I both each always ask our guests this first question because we think it's really
But the
important.
same question.
Same question, yeah. It's always the same question, and it's because we think it's really important. So here's the question, Jonathan: who is your best friend, and why do you think that person is special?
Why? How to say this? Closer friend is in heaven. I miss him so much.
Do you want to tell us that person's name?
Peter Nafa.
So Peter, you would say Peter was your best friend,
Yeah.
and Peter passed away.
Yes.
And tell us about why Peter was special for you.
I am thinking about that first. Because he's my close friend. Be close.
Mm-hmm.
And then water first. I don't want to cry.
Go ahead, drink some water. And then maybe Jonathan, because I know that Peter's someone that both Faith and I also knew, and is a big impact on our lives as well. But maybe you could tell us, how long did you know Peter?
That's a good question. While working the high school.
You used to work at a preschool called
working
Rise.
the high school not with Sarah. Sarah Sykes.
Okay.
She's my first boss at the high school. I never met Peter that time.
Okay, you met Peter there.
No.
Oh, you didn't meet him that time.
No. I did meet him before the new guy named is Mark.
Mm-hmm.
White tail. Mark. And he's my second boss.
Mm-hmm. Your second boss, Mark, had white hair, and you met him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I still work the high school.
Mm-hmm.
And now Mark hired Peter.
Okay.
And we work together.
Nice.
That year.
So first he was your coworker, and then your friend.
And I trying to training him how you do the water. Hot, warm, and Sarah said, cold water with a 1 drop of bleach.
I see. So when you were
Training
working
him.
at the Rise School and you had to do the floor cleaning,
Yeah.
that you trained Peter how to
And
do
don't
that.
make my best kid, Jake Whitney.
Was one of your favorite
Yeah.
students.
And Jack home.
Uh-huh.
And I miss them. I try reaching them and they don't call me.
Yeah, it can be hard to stay in touch after we change jobs. But Jonathan, I want to go back to Peter. I want to talk about why is Peter special to you?
I never met him before his father passed away first. His
Okay.
father did first before he's here before.
Peter's father passed away
Yeah.
before him. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now let's talk about why he's special.
All right.
Peter.
How old I am? I am, 39. And hardly can count backwards about how long I am my best friends.
That's okay. Let's just talk about what you like about him. Why was he a good person?
Good humor.
Good what?
Humor, so H.
Humor.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Good manners.
Mm-hmm.
And he teach me to don't burping in the class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to burp on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
So he upset because I burping on the class.
Mm-hmm.
I don't burp on the microphone.
Pooping?
Yeah.
Burping. Good thing we asked, because I thought you were saying pooping.
No.
Burping. That we don't burp in the classroom. Okay, so he helped you with your manners.
Yes.
And so that was special.
Yes.
What do you miss about him now?
I feel touch him because I sing church music. I sing church all the times, and he hear me.
So you sing your church music, and you think he can
That song-
hears you.
I don't sing again. I don't want to cry more. Amazing Grace,
Mm-hmm.
and another one from Twilight Paris, Stephen Cruz Chapman. Hard to sing that. Faithful Friend. That's hard to sing it. Sing it and cry same time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take it anymore. So this week, I'm not singing that anymore. I sing 2 songs.
Mm.
Like, the song is Dear Jerusalem, Circle of your Wall, talking about Jerusalem here.
Mm-hmm.
Not same song all the time, make me cry more.
Mm-hmm. So when you sing the songs that remind you of Peter, it's hard.
It's hard for me.
It's hard for you to
Yeah.
sing it without crying. And so
Yes.
you've been singing some different songs instead.
Yes.
And we were actually just talking about that. Faith
And I did
just
tell you about this anyway, about the song. And Kendall hear that too. Faithful friend, and my friend named Teresa. Teresa Taylor. We sing the song together. Faithful friend.
Mm-hmm.
Question, do you know Teresa?
I don't think I know Teresa, and I also don't know the song. I know you don't want to do the whole thing because it will make you upset, but could you sing just a tiny bit so that I can know
I
it?
can't do it. I know words.
Okay. Is there another song that you would...
Question, do you have a Wi-Fi?
We're not going to do that right now, though.
I need words.
Oh, well, what about the songs that you do know the words to?
Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come and follow me. I will give you rest. By Jesus. That's
And
it.
do you know that one as a song as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Church.
Can we hear
And
that
verse-
one? Because I don't know the way that song goes. Can you just sing a
Oh.
little bit?
Be not afraid. I go before you always. Come, follow me, and I will give you rest.
Nice.
That key.
Thank you.
Okay.
And is that one of the ones that reminds you of Peter?
No.
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 Okay. Well,
And
so,
it make me feel happy thinking about Jesus.
yeah, it gives you comfort.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I mean, I think, I don't know. I mean, so it's been...
He helped me.
It's
Because
been...
he said,
Remember? Doing some listening. Good. We're all practicing. We'll go back and forth talking. Okay,
Aye.
Jonathan? Perfect. So, it's been it's been just over 8 months since Peter passed away. Actually, it's been 9 months. It's
yes.
been 9 months. And so one of the things that sounds like you found some comfort in singing and in your spiritual practice, you found some
Yes.
comfort there. Faith, where have you found some comfort in thinking about missing Peter?
Church.
Yeah, also church.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I go to church, it really feels like I'm still praying.
Mm-hmm.
I usually bring the pen of Peter with me in my heart,
Mm-hmm.
and how it's been really hard. And I know it was too soon. But again, like what I mentioned about being mad at God. But it's like God taking away people who we really love so much.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
Yeah.
I really feel like, why do you have to take Peter away?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he was really important.
I have a question to you. And why you say that? You know what I talked to Kathy enough about? Put a name in Jesus' name. Think about Jesus died first. Don't think about Peter. Think about Jesus.
So it sounds like, if I may, one of the things that really helps you, Jonathan, because I know you're Catholic, one of the things that really helps you is to think about Jesus and to kind of process your grief through your religion. And it
Yes.
sounds like Faith, one of the things that helps Faith is praying and just thinking, but also that Faith is talking about feeling some anger at God because things are unfair.
You
right?
can't be angry with him.
Well, Faith can be whatever she wants, right? Faith gets to be angry if she wants to be, but you have a choice if you want to be too.
I never do.
Okay. And so you have a different process. You know, so just since we're talking about it, you know, our friend Peter, I think was 31. I think he was 31 years old.
Yes,
Yeah.
31. He be 32.
When he
Because his
passed away.
birthday is in April
He is
5th.
32.
Right. And so he passed away from
On Christmas.
just
Meningitis.
before Christmas from meningitis, right? And so when we think about for you back to the question for Jonathan about why Peter was special, what kind of a friend was he to you?
In the past, he did push me in Cherry Creek High School swimming for Special Olympics. Yeah, I know, and pushed me because he calling him a lot. I cried too much, and he forgot. Jordan, I am on vacation. You can't call me. I am on vacation.
You called him too much on the phone, and so he got frustrated and said,
me.
please don't call you. Yeah, and so, but can we talk about what was positive about your relationship? So that sounds like something that was a challenge sometimes.
That's why I forgot to tell Kathy that time.
Yeah, Kathy's
I did tell you about.
Peter's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so Jonathan, what was one of the favorite memories you have with Peter? So a good memory.
We have wonderful time. My birthday. Now it's hard for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
On my birthday, Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Did you do other activities together?
Yes.
Like what?
Going out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And try it like this. Now I talk like this. Go to the bar and drink, have soda.
Mm-hmm.
Like this. Sing.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I can say it.
Karaoke.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to do that with him.
Nice. That's fun.
And ladies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a gun shop store. No, it was restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies. Like, you know, in the,
Ladies.
yeah.
A
In
ladies.
the restaurant. Above in the table.
Uh-huh.
Drinking beer. Watching ladies did. In a bar.
Watching ladies dance in a bar?
Yeah.
You did that with Peter?
No, I haven't. But I tell you this.
You want to?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
He's a ladies man.
he's a ladies' man, although he and you both have girlfriends that you're committed to.
Yes.
But I can see how that could be an activity that you imagine could be very special. Well, thanks for sharing that. I appreciate the chance to remember Peter always. I love him very much, and it's always good to reflect on our friend. That's kind of cool. So thanks for sharing that. Let's take a break. The Wayfaring Band is not a rock and roll band, are we, Faith?
Mm-mm.
So what type of band are we?
We are a band of travelers.
Travelers, right. So the Wayfaring Band takes original, transformative adventures that include adults with and without cognitive and developmental disabilities. But anybody can come on a trip with us, right, Faith?
Yes.
Like who?
everybody.
Like everybody.
Yes.
Well, as long as they're a grown up.
Yes.
They have to be a grown up because we work with adults.
Well, an adult everybody.
An adult everybody. So if you're an adult everybody, you're welcome to join the Wayfaring Band on tour. If you're a caregiver, a student, a teacher, a professional, an activist, an interested adult everybody community member, all of you are welcome to join the Wayfaring Band on tour and experience our culture of inclusion firsthand. Be a part of it. How can they learn more, Faith?
Learn more at www.thewayfaringband.com.
Welcome back to Everybody In. All right, I've got another question for you. We're gonna shift gears and move in another direction, okay? So this one you've probably thought about before. We've talked about it on a Wayfaring trip. But the question for you, Jonathan, is if you could be an animal other than a human, what kind of animal would you want to be and why?
I don't want to talk about that, please.
Why?
Come on, Jonathan.
I don't. I am a human, not ruff,
Okay,
ruff.
you're a human, but what kind of animal do you really like in that case?
This sound. Ruff, ruff.
A dog?
Yes.
And
And question, why? I flirted with my girlfriend.
because if you were a dog, you could flirt with your girlfriend?
Yes.
Perfect. You can flirt with your girlfriend now. What do you like about dogs? Why are dogs cool?
Because I am a dog person.
Yeah, why?
Because Peter said respect other people's boundaries and dogs. Dogs have feelings. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why they're shy.
You think dogs are shy?
Yes, around me. And that's why they jump over me.
Mm-hmm. But if you were a dog, what would you be like? Would you be shy or
No.
rowdy?
Nope.
What would
Friendly.
you be like? You'd be a friendly dog?
Yes.
Nice.
Like an angel dog in heaven.
Nice. A friendly angel heaven dog. Perfect. Awesome.
Our dogs go to heaven, the movie.
I love that movie. Ah, Charlie and the Wallet family. I know that movie well.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, next question. I want to talk about disability a little bit because I always interview someone who has a disability, and I'm curious for you, what is your disability?
Go to my group.
Yes, but what is your disability called?
I told you about. Oh, ability specialist.
That's the name of where you go for your day program. But what's your experience inside your body?
Oh. I don't want to not say it because then talk about duty. I don't want to talk about that part.
Can I ask you can I tell you what I think it is and then we discuss it?
Yes.
So do you experience Down syndrome?
Yes.
Okay. So if Down syndrome is something that is true about you, that you experience Down syndrome, what is it like for you to have Down syndrome?
I want people in the city to respect me, my boundaries. Strangers in the whole city.
You want strangers
Talk to me.
Okay. So
And leave me alone and Chloe, too.
So do strangers sometimes talk to you and
Yes.
Kari?
Yes.
Kari's your girlfriend.
Yes, and bothering us this
Okay.
way.
And what do strangers say to you when they bother you?
Helping, that's it.
They're trying to help you?
No, help them.
You're trying to help the strangers.
And I say no.
Okay. And why does it bother you when people try and help?
Think about this. 911. If I do pick up, I did before. I saw a man I working in Park Broadway, and one person did call 911.
Because you saw someone who needed help?
Yeah, need help.
And so you called 911?
I did once.
You did once?
Once.
And did the police come and help
And
that
the police
person?
said someone else did it. So, someone did call 911.
So you weren't the only one. Someone
Yes,
else called
just
too.
one time.
Okay.
And no more. No, I'm not playing with my phone.
Yeah, we have to be careful not to accidentally call emergency services, right? Unless it's a real emergency.
Yeah, for myself,
but
not
to-
other people.
I see. But tell me this, Jonathan, so having Down syndrome, when you're out in the world, what is it like for you? So sometimes people talk to you?
Yes.
Do they ever say nice things, mean
No.
things?
Dirty. Great body. Strangers. That's what Carl give me, what her name is? Promise ring.
Kari gave you a promise ring.
And trust for people don't touch my body.
Right, because you're in a committed relationship, so you want to stay committed to
Safety.
her. For safety. Good.
For me, I do this because my class said it.
Well-
Higher vision.
So you have a class that you go to called Higher Visions every week, and it's with other adults who experience Down syndrome.
I want Faith to come back to his class. I miss her.
Yeah.
Faith. Please.
Faith, did you ever remember going to that class?
No.
So I think, well, Jonathan, do you want to tell Faith a little bit about what that class is?
Well, and I've been searching about that, but when I saw a picture with Scott and Peter, just made me think about the higher visions.
So Scott is Scott Quick, and he is one of the people who runs the Higher Visions program. And
he knows you.
cool, and he knows me, and he's a cool guy in town, a therapist and a general cool dude. And so he runs that program. And so he was friends with Peter as well. But let's focus on the question, which is, Jonathan, what do you do? What do you learn at Higher Visions?
Faith know about that too. Cell phone skills, safety skills, healthy skills. I don't like it.
Which one? What skills?
Healthy.
Healthy.
Be
Being
healthy.
healthy with like your food and stuff.
Yep. And he told me not drink too much rum.
You got to take it easy on the rum.
Yes. He told me
Captain
this.
Morgan,
Yeah.
chill
Yeah.
out.
I'm not talking about Faith about that. No.
But you're saying, so let's just recap. You said cell phone skills, healthy
Safety
skills,
healthy
safety
skills.
Okay. what
Other
else?
skills.
Uh-huh.
And when Faith come back, I miss her. Faith.
It sounds like Faith has never done it before.
Oh, you haven't met Faith?
No, the reason why, because I never was a part of that.
Oh, that's right.
So that's why I was searching about that. But I like what you said, Jonathan, about skills. I never learned that from the higher visions, but I just learned that because I know some responsibility about that for myself.
Yeah, so one thing that this brings up for me is that there's a lot of different ways that we learn. Sometimes we learn with groups, sometimes from family, from our education
and dad.
programs.
Well,
mom and
how
dad,
about
friends.
independence?
Yeah, we learn that by practicing it on our own.
And my best friend, you know him, Gurney.
Your other best friend, Gurney.
Yes.
Yeah, and so Gurney is like a guy
Bodyguard.
that you hang out with
Science.
who helps you with things like independence, like
Yes.
Faith is saying. But so Higher Visions is an organization run. It's part of Rocky Mountain Down Syndrome Association, and
By
so
Mac.
right. So there's a bigger Down syndrome organization in the Rocky Mountain region, and this is just one program they offer. But like Faith is a part of a group called like UFO, for example, right? Mm-hmm. And so UFO is a friend group that gets together, and you probably talk about some of the same types of stuff.
Yeah, well, so Connor's mom runs that program.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's like friends getting together, doing like fun activities.
Mm-hmm.
So like going out to eat or something,
Mm-hmm.
and just having fun. So.
Cool. Yeah. Well, okay, so Jonathan, back to what other stuff do you do when you think about your brain and how your brain works, how you think? What is it like for you having Down syndrome? How does it affect how you think and how you use your brain?
Good thinking. Spirit. Jerusalem. Moses. Joshua. Mary, Mother of Jesus. Saint Joseph and others in heaven. Think about them. They're very nice people.
So inside your brain, you're thinking thoughts about some of the people and the characters from the Bible.
Not characters. They're real.
Yes, of course. The real people from history, but who are part of the stories of the Bible.
Yes.
Yes. So you're thinking about them.
That's why I want to go to heaven.
Got it. Do you...
Don't make you cry.
That would make me cry.
Yeah.
Don't even joke about that, Jonathan.
Yeah, please don't.
Okay. So, but Jonathan, my question is not what are your thoughts. My question is, so like Faith was talking about sometimes getting confused, right? That sometimes like it's like having Down syndrome is like needing something explained to you.
I did it before. Talk about Down syndrome. I was there with mom and dad and say, Jonathan, it makes me tears on my face. Mom and dad said that to me about how I feel about Down syndrome. I did say that.
How do you feel? How do you feel about Down syndrome?
Great.
Tell me more.
Down syndrome is very special because we are special.
Yeah.
Anybody in the whole world, like the actor, Life Goes On. I met him, the actor.
The actor from Life Goes On?
Yes.
You got to meet him?
Yes, did.
That's cool.
And he gave me tape.
Nice. So yeah, why are you special? Why is Down syndrome so
Because
special?
My special is I love him, Chris Book. He had Down syndrome. I met him.
How did it feel to meet someone famous who had Down syndrome?
By Chris.
Yeah.
Because he is a TV show actor. Life Goes On.
How did it feel?
Great.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard for me to think about Peter.
Right.
So I think about him, Chris. Book.
So do you think you would want, if there were more people with Down syndrome in the movies, would that make you happy?
TV show.
You want to see people on TV?
Yes.
Have you ever seen someone with Down syndrome on TV?
No, not like Supergirl or Gotham. No.
Right, because you like the superhero stuff.
Yes.
What about you, Faith? Have you ever seen someone with Down syndrome?
Supergirl, Gotham.
No, we're asking about if she's seen someone with Down syndrome on TV.
Yes, one of my TV shows was Glee. I know one of them. Her name is Lauren Potter, who's experienced Down syndrome.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, she is.
She's a really good actress.
Well, yeah, definitely, because how she feels so angry or wondering. Well, I understand she's friends with Jane Lynch, but not the characters, you know.
The real actor.
Yeah.
And
But I'm just saying, like, she experienced Down syndrome, and I know being a bully is like being picked on.
Right.
You know, and it really feels like...
Hang on, Jonathan had a question. He
what
said,
that means.
What does it mean? So she said being a bully means being picked on. So if somebody's mean to you and they pick on you, that means they're bullying you.
That's right.
Okay, let's hear the rest of what Faith has to say.
All right.
So, it's just usually when I see Lauren Potter, I think she's very, sweet, outgoing. And one of my other favorite male actor, Corey Monteith, was friends with Lauren Potter. And when I saw pictures of them, I was like, wow, it's amazing how Lauren and Corey Monteith was good friends, and how Corey was a good example for her, how he was taking good care of her.
Yes, and I wonder if she was taking good care of him.
Yes.
Because I think that
but also
he struggled, right? He struggled.
Well, he did. And so I think they were doing like both ways, between how he took good care of her, how she was taking good care of him.
That's called mutual aid, right? We would say that was mutual aid.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's so inspiring.
That is.
So, and I kind of feel sad for him too.
Yeah.
How he struggles, and
isn't Corey Monteith the one who passed away?
From overdose, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time when I see the 5th season, I always cry. How that really feels like to lose somebody like that. And so,
I wonder if Lauren Potter feels.
What are you talking about her for?
You got to listen. You've got to really focus, and then you'll know why. Because we're right here having the conversation, right?
So, like Lauren Potter, she does a good job for speaking for herself.
So Lauren Potter, Jonathan, has Down syndrome, and she's in the TV show Glee. And her friend Corey passed away
from overdose.
From an overdose.
Same thing with actor Joker. He died too.
That's also how that actor died.
Yes.
But what's cool about, what's interesting to think about Lauren is, like, even though Lauren's famous and she has some really cool things in her life, she still experiences grief. She's still sad at losing a friend, just like we're sad at losing our friend.
Exactly.
Would you, Faith, like to see more people with Down syndrome in TV and movies?
Well, I would, because when I saw Lauren, I was like, wow. I wish I can be like her,
Yeah.
being like that. I wish I knew Cory Monteith like she did.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You know.
And also the other people who are on Glee. And also, the guy, there's an actor who has Down syndrome who lives here in Colorado named Connor Long.
Yes.
And so he's in some films. And then the actress Megan from the TV show Born This Way. Megan, is it Baumgars? She's from Colorado, and she's in the TV show Born This Way. So it's cool. It's cool that there's beginning to be a little bit more representation, but I think we have a long way to go. I would like to see a lot more people with Down syndrome
I
on TV.
actually like how you said about Born This Way, because for Lady Gaga, she wrote that song. Being born this way.
Yeah, I'm talking about the TV show Born
Well,
This
yeah,
Way.
I understand what you mean.
TV show and music.
Yeah, so it's two different things. You're right. They're both called Born This Way.
But I know what you're talking about.
Gotcha.
So.
Jonathan, I want to ask you other things about what do you think it means to have a disability?
Cook. More recipes out there.
More recipes out there?
Yep.
To have a disability makes you think of that?
Yes.
Why?
Healthy. Mm-hmm. And like different else food I like. With the pasta, pizza, Chinese, sushi.
How much help do you need to live your life?
I need my staff to help me. Yeah. And I do myself.
What does your staff help you with?
Cooking. I don't know what her name is.
Mm-hmm. What else? What other activities?
Swimming.
Okay.
Workout. Mm-hmm. Hike. Nine in the mountains because he says no snakes there. Why the snakes?
You have to stay safe.
Yep. Because his name is Chris.
Mm-hmm. So sometimes your staff hangs out with you. You do activities. You go out in the world and in the community. And then sometimes you work out, you swim, you
cook.
Do you clean? You get help with cleaning and stuff like that?
He told me make a bed before to do something.
Okay.
So does that mean life skills?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So practicing some life skills. And while we're on that topic, I mean, so you live alone in your apartment. So does your staff come every day?
Yes.
Okay. What time?
12:30 to 4:30.
Okay, so just part of the day.
Yes.
What do you
And
do?
I told him I'm not eating 4:30. I'm waiting for 5.
For dinner.
Yes, not 4:30. Too early for me.
Yeah, but 5's not too early?
Yes. 5.
You like the early dinner special. Jonathan, tell me about how you get around town, about transportation.
How?
Yeah, do you drive? Do you take the bus?
Bus, train.
Take the train?
9 o'clock. I don't want this police catch me.
You don't want
Denver
the police
catch me.
You don't want the Denver police to catch you? Is there a warrant out for your arrest?
Because I had no car. By the car because people have get drunk. Joining means drinking and driving.
Okay.
No seatbelt. Like me.
Well,
I had no seatbelt and police catch me. Gave my parents. I was on vacation.
And so you were not wearing a seatbelt, and so you got told by the police to please wear a seatbelt.
Not Denver police, other police.
And when you were on vacation.
Yes, with my parents.
Okay. I want to get back to transportation. So by yourself, do you take the bus?
Yes.
Do you take the light rail?
Yes.
And do you need help doing that, or you do it all by yourself?
By myself.
And how you have a pass or what?
Yes.
Okay.
All the times. And go to Matt Green's. No pass because the DU are closer.
Okay, so you go to your work, DU and Mad Greens, you get yourself to work. You don't need to help with that? Nope. Okay. So what kinds of stuff, so we talked about what you do need help with, and then transportation you get around town on your own.
Yes.
Cool. And then with your job, how many hours a week do you work?
5 days.
So you work every day?
Both jobs, 5 days.
Okay.
Matt Queens go first. Matt Queens, 5 days.
Okay, and how many hours each day?
8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m.
Okay. All 5 days?
Queens.
Monday through Friday?
Yeah, all the times.
8 a.m. to 10:30 in the mornings, and then when do you work at DU?
After 10:30 in the morning, my dad trying forcing me go there first, not go to your apartment.
Right, to go straight to work instead of going home.
No, bring your food. Go to you.
Yeah.
Then that attitude at me.
Well, and it's interesting because it's like some days are like that. If we have a job and we have to go straight there, we don't have time to go home.
I try to protect my money.
Yeah. Jonathan, how much do you make, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious, how much do you make per hour at Mad Greens?
50,000. 50.
50 what?
50,000. 50s. 150 too.
Do you know how much you make every hour?
Oh. Never, I don't know. I'm going to
Not
talk
sure.
to my boss that.
And then how much do you make on each paycheck? Do you know?
123.
$123?
Yes. Or higher than that. Not one. Two. $249.
$249.
Yes.
Well, these numbers are changing a lot.
No, it's true.
Does somebody help you with money?
Yes.
Who helps you with money?
Paul. Like Paul. But I can talk. Paul Story.
Nice. So you have that's another one about life skills, right, Faith?
He changed.
Yeah. That's good to get some support for money. Because money can be
Because
complicated.
he don't want me to work 4 days. 5. Now don't sleep in. Come here 5 days.
That's a good habit.
I
to
am
get
tired.
into. Well, I'm tired too. I'm tired just listening to your schedule. But you could sleep in on the weekend. That's what most adults do, right?
Yes.
They work hard during the week and then they sleep in on the weekend.
Yes.
I want to talk about love. That's right. Tell us about your girlfriend.
Yeah, please.
Dr. Faith first because she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, we know, but guess what? Faith
Right.
and I are here to interview you. So you have to tell us. We already know
So
about
there.
So there. We already know about Faith's boyfriend. We want to know about your girlfriend.
Well, fiance, but yes.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you know Penny Dugan?
No, we're talking
I'm talking
about
about Faith.
your girlfriend, Jonathan.
Jonathan, we're talking about your girlfriend. Stay focused, please.
I am focused on you talking about Penny Dugan. She's my ex-fiance.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about Kari.
All right.
So, what do you love about Kari?
I met her I was a little boy.
Okay.
Joey, Jason, and me, and mom and dad. I was little kids. We live in Lakewood.
Okay.
And I forgot to tell my mom this. Forgot, say something. I'm staring her butt. Acting supers.
Faith is covering her hand over her mouth right now. She's so scandalized. So you were staring at Kari's butt at
Yes,
King
I was a
Subaru's?
little boy. Sorry.
When you were a little boy, you were staring at Kari's butt. So Kari's a little bit older than you.
Yes.
Okay. So you were staring at Kari's butt. This is a very normal, typical
I know,
love
I'm
story,
sorry.
right? It's like this is how people fall in love.
Now because you're a fate.
Wait, we're not finished with this question yet, Jonathan. So you're at King Supers. Was Kari working there?
No more.
But she was
upset.
then. But she was then.
Yes.
And so you met her first there.
Yes.
And you liked her.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I fell in love.
Well, you got older first. You didn't
Yes.
fall in love as a little kid, did you?
Yes.
A little bit?
Yes. Not a bit. A lot.
A lot. Okay. And then when you got older, do you remember your first date or how did you start dating?
Movies first.
You went to the movies. How did you meet as adults? Like, was she in Higher Visions? Or
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
She is.
Okay. So you.
No, not higher vision. She was. I love class with Penny Dugan.
Okay, I see. So she
Together.
used to be in before Higher Visions was called Higher Visions. It was called Alive, and you met her at the Alive class.
2 ladies.
Okay.
Penny Dugan and Kari.
So you met your old fiance and your current girlfriend. I mean,
Yes.
most people meet their significant others either in school or at work or in some sort of a social activity. So it's the same for you. That's how you met these women. So with Kari, so first you started by going to the movies. Tell us about you and Kari go on a date pretty regularly, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
It's hard for me to say this. How many years she be my girlfriend? That you asked me?
No, you already told us 9.
Oh,
right?
oh, yes.
But don't you hang out? Do you hang out every week?
Yes.
When?
On her condo.
At her condo, and do you hang out on the same day every week?
Yes.
Which day?
Friday.
So Friday night, you have a standing date with Kari at her condo.
With her new old staff named Kelly Everett.
Okay, so her friend Carrie is there.
Not Carrie. Kelly.
Oh, Kelly, of course. We know Kelly. So
How you know her?
we just know her from when she comes to the fundraising events and things like that.
I'll call her after this.
So is Kelly always at your dates? Or are you alone
Yes.
sometimes?
No, I don't want Kelly. I want just me and Kelly alone for dinner, not her.
Okay, so Kelly's not there.
Yes, she was cooking, no dinner with us,
I
have
see.
dinner with Kelly alone and talk.
Okay, so she helps set it up, but then she leaves you alone.
Yes,
Got it. So when you and Kari are alone, is it romantic?
yes.
Tell us about it.
All right. Kelly decide candlelight and dinner
Nice.
and music, dance. Yes.
What kind of music do you listen to?
Glory of Love.
Which one?
Glory
The
of
Glory
Love.
of Love.
By Karate Kid.
Amazing. The Karate Kid soundtrack. That's very romantic. Peter Sedaris,
Yes.
is that right? Yeah, from Chicago.
Yes.
Huh?
The Glory of Love. It's the epic love song from Karate
From
Kid.
Karate Kid.
But you mentioned Peter.
That's the name of the singer, not our
Oh,
Peter.
yeah,
different Peter.
I gotcha.
Not Peter Never.
Yeah. So
talking
like
about
a
him.
knight in shining armor from a long time ago. Ba-da-da-da-da.
That is key.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you sing? Come on.
I guess I have a song.
Okay, but that's the song.
Yes.
Okay, so you listen to that song. Who lights the candles?
It's fake, not real.
Oh, fake candles. Nice.
I know what he's talking about because I have that too.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'll
But
do that with a, I want to say something. Candlelight with a bathtub.
Ooh, in a bathtub.
Yes.
Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't. I saw it with Homer Simpson and Munch.
The most romantic couple of all time.
Yeah, in The Simpsons.
The most romantic couple ever.
But they drink wine and we can't.
I just love how you mentioned Homer.
It was a bit unexpected. Tell us then, Jonathan, when and I'm being serious, but I want to talk about romance because I think sometimes people think people with disabilities don't have romance. But so I think it's good for us to talk about romance. And Faith and I have talked about this before, but for you and Kari, do you kiss? Do you hold hands? Like what is your romance story?
I don't want to say I want faith. We're going to talk about dirty. I don't not say that.
Jonathan is fine.
Well, it doesn't have to be dirty. You can just tell us. You can tell us without it being dirty. It's not dirty to talk about kissing.
Not kidding. Make out.
Okay.
With no
clothes.
no clothes.
Okay. So.
I don't want to say to faith instead of flushing.
Oh, she's fine. Faith is a grown woman.
I'm used to it, Jonathan. If you want to say the word, say the word.
Naked.
Okay.
I can't say that in that computer.
You don't want to talk about it on the
Not
computer?
on your computer.
Okay.
Well, it's already on the record.
Well, then we
So.
should change the subject. All right, let's move on.
Yes.
I'm very interested though. Thank you, Jonathan, for sharing a little bit about your relationship and transportation and housing and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm interested in talking more and maybe we'll have Kari on sometime and we can just
Yes.
talk to her
Yes.
directly about some of those questions. I have one more main question for you, Jonathan, and then I'm going to give you a chance to ask me a question if you want. But my next question is, what is your special gift?
My special gift.
Yeah, so if you have a special, almost like a superpower, Jonathan.
Superman.
Yeah, but if you have one, not Superman himself, but if you, Jonathan, have something really special inside of you, what is really awesome about you?
I want to have superpowers. That I want to save strangers' lives.
You want to be able to
Denver. Yes.
strangers' lives in
Because
the city of Denver.
I'm watching the news. Everywhere in the whole world. Car accident. Bus fall out in the lake. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that just happens sometimes,
Right, but
right?
but he's saying that if he had a superpower, he would like to be able to save those people.
Oh.
And Kari would be like Lewis Lane.
Yeah, Lois Lane. Well, and so do you think your special gift, would you say, is it that you care about people?
I care people like you, Andrea, not strangers.
Okay, so not everyone.
No.
Just some people.
My family, my friends, you, Peter, no strangers.
Okay. What do you think you're really, really good at?
Like what?
I don't know. You tell me. Do you have any special talents or skills?
I don't know.
What do people tell about you? What do people say is good about Jonathan?
That part I don't know.
Do you need some examples?
Yes, please.
May I?
Go for it.
So a sample is like, for me, I care about people. I like helping people.
This is what I do. Governor Bill. And he have Facebook. Washington, D.C., State of Colorado. News 4. Governor. I met him in church.
So is
Do you go
that
to church with Hickenlooper?
Yeah, him.
Great.
I want to see him and talk about Christmas.
All right, we'll give you a list of things that we need and see if you can pass it along. But Faith is still talking. Let's hear what else. So caring about people, Faith was an example. What else?
yeah? So like caring about people, helping people. I'm good. I'm really good at that.
That's just,
Let me think.
okay.
You also said you work at DU, right?
Yes.
So if you work at DU, what are you good at DU?
Cleaning, deep clean for people who don't get sick.
Okay.
Don't get sick.
I would say, so that's an example of a skill for sure, is knowing how to do good deep cleaning so people don't get sick. I would say for a special gift, when I think about you, Jonathan, I think about you have a big personality.
Actually,
You're funny.
that's Carl said.
You have
Prince
that
Charming.
you're bright. Like you have a warm, big heart.
I do.
You're good at leadership.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have it. Because I feel a hot sun in the sky thinking about Jesus was there.
Mm-hmm. That lights you up.
Yep. And he asked me to wake up. Because he died on the cross. And he asked me to wake up, go to work. Jesus said. And I would tell Paul, I forgot to ask him. Jesus said to me, wake up, go to work.
That's great. I mean, whatever gets you out of bed in the morning. I think that's awesome, Jonathan, that is part of
Dreaming
what
about
makes
Jesus.
you. Yeah, I think that's cool that's part of what gets you going in the morning. Okay, last question is, do you have any questions for me?
You're beautiful.
That's not a question, but thank you. Do you have any questions? Do you want to know anything about me?
I did your candle.
What did you ask Kendall about?
You're beautiful. No, not beautiful. I'm not saying beautiful. You're a great boss in the Wayfaring band.
You told Kendall that I'm a great boss?
Yes.
I hope she agrees with you.
Yes, she does.
But do you have any questions?
I don't know a question about you.
How about Faith? Do you have any questions for Faith?
She asked you.
No, I'm asking you if you, Jonathan, have any questions for Faith.
I don't have a question to her.
So no.
And I am shy because I am a ladies man. I can't say to Faith because she's cute too.
Well, let's stay focused. Over
Thank
here,
you,
goodness.
Jonathan. But we're
I respect you engaged.
Yes, good. We're all really working on our boundaries this
Thank you.
afternoon. Okay, so no questions for us?
No.
Then I think we've got it. Yeah? Jonathan, thank you so much for being on our show. It was awesome to have you. Thanks for making the trip down to visit with us today.
yes, thank you.
We appreciate you. Did you have fun? Everybody In is sound engineered by Karen Hibner with original music by The Dosage. It is produced by the Wayfaring Band, a Denver-based 501c3 nonprofit specializing in life skills and leadership training through travel for adults with and without disabilities. Be sure to rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts.
Ta-ta for now.